outlaw figure eights tonight in third place, Ricky Dietz. Walk me through that race after you had to start in the back.
That was wild. That's the second time I've almost MDO'd in that car. Yeah, I don't know. It was a rough race. Cowboy was a little loose, and we knew he was going to be because his car, it's not his normal car. And I didn't want to rough him up. I mean, he's out here to win a championship. I'm not in the points. I just want to come here and put on a show for all you guys, everybody on TV, the fans that aren't here, and just have a good time because this is what I do.
All right, and who do you want to thank for your ride to the track today?
Well, Wellness Solutions. I think I'm going to go see him because my shoulder hurts after that ride. And two girls in a Leaf, j2racing.com. Paul Peterson, he's my crew chief, best guy in the pits out here, bar none. Bobby Black, he was my dad's old crew chief. He still loves the sport. He helped get us a motor for this car because I blew it up. Gunderson Speed Shop, they built a hell of a car. As a matter of fact, all three of these cars here were built by Gunderson Speed Shop. They build great cars. Thank you, Ryan, for teaching me that I don't need leaf springs to go fast.
All right, Ricky Dietz comes home in third place tonight. All right, outlaw figure eight tonight in second place, Chris Curtis. Walk me through that wild race tonight.
Man, it was a wild one. You know, holes open, holes close. You know, you try to drive in there, and it's just, man, it was a lot of fun though. We had a good car count tonight and some really good racing. Congrats to John on the championship, and you know, it was a good race tonight. It was fun.
How'd you feel about those conditions out there?
You know, with the weather changing the way it was today, and you know, earlier in the day the grip on the track was really, really good, and tonight it'd fallen off a little bit, and the adjustments we made obviously didn't make them quite right, you know, but wish we could have gotten that win tonight. You know, I keep coming up here with second and thirds. I really need that win, but that's okay. It was a good season for us, and we had fun, so that's what matters.
And who do you want to thank for getting you to the track today?
I want to thank Bulldog Haven Northwest, Thermotech Powder Coating, JB Blasters, Bud Barton's Glass, and, you know, of course, my wife. She's off enjoying some time in Leavenworth today with a wedding. I don't know if it's the wedding that's fun or if it's Leavenworth for her, so but she's enjoying some good weather over there.
All right, Chris Curtis comes home in second place tonight. All right, your 2020 points champion for outlaw figure eights, the Cowboy John Carlson. How were you able to put together such a successful season?
You know, I don't know. I guess it's just all the years of running, experience, being out here, running with these guys. It's a bunch of great guys to race with. You know, you just kind of take what you get, you run with it. Sometimes you get the luck, and I got a buddy of mine, Quentin Borison, the one-armed bandit, you know. He said it to me earlier this year, I'd rather have luck than have talent, and I think this year was just one of those years where we were just lucky a lot.
And you're known for climbing the fence to celebrate with your fans. Any special message you want to give them?
Yeah, I definitely wish the fans were here. We love you guys. You know, that whole fence climbing, that's kind of for them just to do a little show off and have fun. And, well, we pulled it off with the championship tonight, so you guys get to see it on CW11 next week.
And who do you want to thank?
You know, I especially got to thank Doug Hobbs and Tracy for letting us play this year. You know, I was surprised to even have a season this year. And for them to do everything they've done to let us play out here, you can't say enough about those two. They're awesome.
All right, John. Well, it gives me great pleasure to hand over to you your championship bottle of champagne. Let it fly, buddy.
So this ought to be a good one.
Woo!
All right, we are back upstairs. Thank you, Brandy. Good job, and congratulations to the Cowboy John Carlson and all the people that competed. Coming up next, we are going to do an exhibition race, as we have already determined the championship a couple weeks ago for our Northwest Pro 4 trucks. Jason Majors picked that one up. Congratulations, Jason. But here's what we got. We have got 30 laps coming up with our Northwest Pro 4 trucks. You see them on your screen right now in the number 43. Rick Shaber will be on the pole for this. Aaron Green in the number 6 truck outside on the front row. Second row back, Michael Vaughn, brought to you by Marianne Armstrong with John L. Scott Realty, and the 35 truck of Haley Wilkinson.
In the third row, it's the 03 of Doug Wilkinson. He's in a new ride for him for this particular week. Outside of Mr. Wilkinson will be the 98 of Christopher Wisman. In the fourth row, it's the 52 of Jeremy Pratt. Outside of Jeremy, in the 53 of McKenna Cox. Neat to see her in a truck. And in the fifth row, it's the 21 car of Nick Nicholson Jr. rounding out the field for this 30-lap main event for the Pro 4 trucks.
Bud Light Seltzer brings you this race with black cherry, lemon lime, strawberry, and mango. Refreshing Bud Light Seltzer with less than 2 carbs and is your perfect summer refreshment.
You ever tried that mango type?
I have not.
Me either.
Okay.
I was just hoping you'd give me a good review or something.
Hey, let's see how McKenna Cox does inside this Pro 4 truck. And heading down, she's going to be on the 3/8 as they have run the 3/8 oval all season long. Working the inside there as now she's going to hike up to the outside. Just got off track a little bit. A lot of people do that. It's kind of a natural transition from coming out of turn number 2 low and drifting up to the outside. But nice first lap. It's fun to watch her.
Yeah, you're right. You watch those hands, kind of nice, gentle. There's not a lot of movement, ripping it around, gripping, just doing a nice straight job. But there's a lot of talent owned by that young lady.
Yeah, no kidding.
Cool to see her getting a chance to move into something else.
Oh, look what you did, Tom. You spun her. How about that? He finally gets one to go around. The Portland curse has been lifted. I'm so happy about that.
See what happens when I sit next to you?
Yes, I see.
So it's still your fault.
As it should be. So we'll get him back underway. And
Sorry,
again, congratulations to Jason Majors, who conspicuous by his absence in this particular exhibition, but he's one of a lot of Evergreen people that were over at Yakima this weekend, and we'll kind of tell you about some cool Evergreen Speedway home-based cars that did quite well. Took a lot of money out of Yakima.
You know what,
Speedway
Evergreen Speedway, kind of showed them where the where it happens.
Where the talent is. All right, we're going to get this back underway with the number 43. Good to see this young man out. Rick Shaver has
32 years old?
Maybe even 31. That might be how young Rick Shaver is. Looks like Aaron Green working underneath and getting around Rick Shaver. But Rick Shaver, just one of those guys who absolutely is one of the backbones, has been such a humongous supporter of the Northwest Pro 4 truck since they kind of came on the scene a few years ago. Good shot there, the number 98 machine of Christopher Wisman, too.
That is a nice-looking piece of equipment, isn't it?
It really is. They take a lot of pride in that, as all these guys do. You get a chance to look at these things up close, and they're pretty trick-looking. They put a lot into it. We've had a fairly good amount of participation in this division this year. Again, Pete Brady, who normally drives the number 4 truck, didn't make it out for this, but he had a great year in 2020 in this particular class at Evergreen Speedway. But Christopher Wisman in that 98 is looking mighty strong here on lap 4.
So, Steve, what's the major brand of truck that competes in this?
I think what you'll find is a lot of Chevrolet, a lot of the newer S10 bodied. I'm pretty sure that the Greens, Aaron and his dad, who is not in this particular one, the 6 and 7 truck, but I believe that those are Ford Rangers, either that or Toyotas. Wilkinson's, I believe, run Ford Rangers.
All four-cylinder, though, motors.
Yeah, all 4-cylinder. All full protection inside the cab. It's really, if I was to take a hit on the head and decide I wanted to have the race car, I really think as we see Wilkinson, Haley in the 35 and Aaron Green in the number 6 get together, so we'll get them back way. But like I said, if I was to take a hit, I think I would like to run one of these. I'd like to try it once. And Rick Shaver gave me the opportunity. He said, anytime you want to do it,
we could get, but maybe next year we could sell a lot of tickets if Steve Moreland was out there racing.
That could be.
I know there'd be a little carnage.
I know it would be, but that would be a tough truck to do it in. But one day I may take him back. All right, let's get back inside with Haley Wilkinson and take a look at the interior of this thing too. You know, these are pretty serious race machines and nice craftsmanship, nice metal work inside this particular truck that she's driving.
Off to her right-hand side, you can see some switches, 2 gauges, and the tack. That's it. So The only thing I would say with that, it's got to be a little difficult for her to read those gauges and still be looking straight ahead. So normally they're mounted in the dashboard, and that's why. Tack, not such a big issue. That's something they'll use later, but oil pressure, water temperature, that stuff's pretty darn important.
Tom,
little dirt track, and
she
nice
hung
job.
On.
Nice
21
job.
of Nick Nicholson Jr. Looks like she may have gotten into the back of that truck, but we'll get him back underway to see how it goes. Yeah, that's looking. The 03 gets turned around too. We'll be back with more of the Northwest Pro 4 trucks after these messages on Home Track Heroes.